Hello everyone, my name is Regan Thibodeau and I'm a former client of Jana's. I really feel honored that you asked to have my speech from last Sunday's service for your service, and I have an interpreter here that's voicing for me. Her name is Holly Maniotti, so you will hear her voice while I'm signing. So to explain and iterate Jana, I must first tell you who I am, and I think that you'll understand the connection that we have, both in life and in friendship. Jana was a person that I met as a broken person with broken trust, struggling in life, and I met her, and she really helped me learn how to rebuild trust and fix those things within me that were broken. And when I think about Jana, I don't think of her first as a friend. I think of her as a counselor, and that's even so much more. She was a very special and well-valued and cared-for person in our community. And she knew that it was a privilege to be a counselor. She knew it was a privilege and an opportunity to be a counselor for this community. She built stability for this community. And just this past week, I actually had to go to her office door and look at it for the last time. And even though the door was closed, I just kind of stood there for a moment and took it in, that sanctuary that was behind that door was closed forever, but I took a piece of it with me. A long time ago, Jana actually asked me to present for a conference that she was facilitating or moderating, and she knew that I could be ready to do that, and I would be the introduction for the keynote speaker. And my theme was tending our internal gardens. And it was really funny because I remember Jana sitting in the second row, and it was great because she believed in me. And when she first asked me, I thought, no, I don't think I can do it. And I had this internal doubt, but she believed in me. And she believed in enough of us. She believed in us as her army. And it was something that she just knew we could do. So I went ahead and I gave the presentation for the keynote. And I really want to share that topic with you again. And really that topic now includes Jana. If you think about us as human beings when we go through our lives, we have to tend our internal garden that's within our heart and our soul. Tending things to bloom, that will come to bloom and then to wither and then to grow again. We have to get sun and rain, the right levels and the right amount to keep ourselves healthy and growing and flourishing. Some people are really great weeders, for example, and they're able to get rid of things they don't need. Other people are not so great at paring down those things they don't need. If we leave those things inside of us to grow and fester, then we tend to disconnect from the world and lack something. And some of our gardens are open to visitors in and out of our lives and in our soul. Perhaps their flowers are something that are then seeded into ours and leave a mark on us. Those people who cannot tend their own gardens are often overcast with a lack of hope or no despair and don't allow visitors. That was me. That was me when Jana met me, and she really helped me learn how to tend my own garden. She went through the darkest part of my garden, my existence, and helped to show me to weed. Take those flaws or things that were holding me back and get rid of them. Cherish those beautiful things that I had, even recognize them within myself. And sometimes learn that perhaps a deceptive flower, the most tempting one, may be something that isn't so good for you. So you have to be careful. These are all lessons that Jana taught me. Jana was such a rich source of love for so many of us. She really brought the sun and the rain for us to tend our own gardens and then said, onward, by yourselves, you can do it. And I mentioned before that sanctuary in her office is something that is now planted in my garden. It's a memory capsule that I'll keep forever there inside of me. She gave me tools She was really a catalyst for a healing in this community here that we'd never had. She dreamed so big, and she wanted each one of us to depend on each other healthy and have a wonderful love for each other and collaborate together, have a strong and healthy symbiotic relationship. Jana really was a gift, and her love was a gift. She had so much love, enough love for every one of us. And I remember many times sitting with her and just looking at her and saying, you know what, I'm Jana's favorite. She always made you feel like you were her favorite. I know that everyone is going to miss Jana, but when you do that, visit your garden that she helped us all tend and grow. And perhaps you find other stock flowers that are planted there. And that's really something beautiful to me that she left. A sweet pea, which means thank you for a lovely time together. And most of you will find a pink carnation that's surrounded by moss, symbolizing maternal love and care. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak.